Wwe Nxt December 30, 2025. The last WWE event, the last NXT, the last any WWE anything of the year 2025 has been a wrap. Let's just get right into it. They kicked it off with Moose versus Ethan Page. And was this a title match?
Yes.
This was a hard-hitting title match. Big headbutts and everything. Wild Moose action. Big slams. Heavy hits. Big elbows. Moose slammed Ethan Page into the barricade. Broke the barricade. It was going wild out the gate. Last NXT of the year. Putting it all out on the line. Moose representing for TNA. You already know. Ethan Page, though, man. He started going crazy, man. He started reversing everything Moose was throwing at him. They was going at it heavy, though, but it got to one point where Ethan Page, he was outside the ring, and Moose kind of like charged at him, and he flipped him up, and he landed back first, spine first on the edge of the steel steps, all back. Then they got in the ring, and Ethan Page caught the young Moose, antlers and everything, twisted him around, hit him with that twisted grin, and Ethan Page got that win and retained, and he is still the North American champion, man. What you think about that match, man?
This was a great match, and it's all about Ethan Page for this holiday season.
Double titles. Shining. He had the double title shines after he won. I think Moose might want to leave him alone. And by the way, when this match kicked off, Ethan Page just attacked him out the gate. At first, I was kind of upset about that, but you had reminded me that Moose did attack him, so it fit right, man. Ethan Page won. He had the double title shining up, doing his thing, man. Young Ethan Page, man. He going into the year with double titles on his around his waist and his arms, and Chelsea Green, and your girl Alba Fire,
bruh.
Your girl Alba Fire.
What is wrong with you?
But after that though, they had the competition for the 2025 Male Superstar of the Year, Wrestler of the Year, man. One of the contestants was, the first contestant was Javon Evans. You already know the bounciest of the bouncy, the young OG. Then they had your boy, Ricky Saints, man. You already know, man. Hey, what's Ricky Saints' nickname again?
Absolute
Ricky Saints. And then you already know they had Trick Williams. Shout out to Trick Williams. Y'all don't know, man. He finna be on SmackDown or Raw. It's going down, man. He doing this thing. And then young Ethan Page, we seen himself, who just destroyed a whole Moose in the ring. And then the NXT champion himself, Obafemi, man. So we had Javon, Ricky Saints, Trick Williams, Ethan Page, Obafemi for the 2025 Male Superstar of the Year. Who did they give it to, man?
The young OG, Javon Evans, which is very unreasonable.
And he definitely deserve it.
Technically, he doesn't.
Why? How he don't deserve it?
Out of all the people, he's the only one who has never held a championship.
You seen how bouncy this boy been getting all year?
No championship.
He been getting bouncy all year. He been getting bouncy all year. He been getting bouncy all year. Javon Evans, the young OG, man. He been doing this thing.
His bounciness couldn't earn him gold.
He would have had, man. He would have. You already know, man. But that's a whole nother thing, man. But after that, though, they had the Cullen in the back, man. And Izzy Dane was talking to young Sean Spears and Nico, man. And she was trying to get them to come out to the ring with her, but they was spooked. They was scared, man. They was super scared. They ain't want none of that, especially after Sean got chased with the chainsaw last week by Tatum Paxley. They was super scared. They didn't want to come out there. And Izzy Dane, she was looking at them like, y'all weak, man. Y'all weak as hell. She said they was pussy, basically. And then she walked to the ring on her own, man. And she was out there by herself, man. They went to commercial, and they came, and she was in the ring, man. And she was dissing Tatum Paxley the whole entire time, man. She was talking heavy stuff about her, man. She was saying she was weird as hell. She played with toys and shit. She's talking about how she eat crayons and Play-Doh, and she ain't got nothing on her. She basically called her every name in the book. Just call her a flat out weirdo. Said she eat lipstick. Said she's just got a funny shaped head. She was talking about Tatum Paxley. Wow, man. Tatum Paxley couldn't take no more. Tatum Paxley had to come out defend her honor, man. That was like her big sister at one point. You know, it is what it is, man. They was going at it, man. They was talking. Tatum Paxley was standing up for herself, man. And Izzy wasn't trying to hit it. They got to one point where things got real sticky. And they was fighting, and Tatum Paxley, she caught Izzy Dame with that cemetery drive. Izzy Dame, she couldn't do nothing after that, man. And them two, Izzy Dame and Tatum Paxley, finna fight at New Year's Eve next week, man. The beef got to a boiling point. We got Izzy Dame and Tatum Paxley going at it, finna fight 1-on-1, man. Who you got winning that match, man?
Tatum.
You think she gonna beat Izzy Dame?
Here's the thing. Sean and Nico didn't go out there with Izzy for a reason.
But what about when they fight? You don't think they're going to be there to help Izzy Dame beat Tatum?
That's the thing. Tatum, she didn't take them out. She stole them.
So you basically telling me that Tatum Paxley is in control of Sean Spears and Nico?
Yes, especially Nico.
Well, we gonna see, man. You never know. They was not out there. But Tatum Paxley, she stood tall after she caught Izzy with that cemetery drive. And after that, man, they had the tag team of the year. They had the NXT tag team of the year. Team of the year. You already know. One of the contestants was Hank and Tank. You already know Hank and Tank. Big Belly Madness. You already know they've been wilding out. They've been wearing dresses and eating fruit roll-ups, running around, skipping, dipping. They've been running around Japan too, messing around a few with the Japanese locals doing their thing. It's a couple baddies out there too, and then they had Soul Ruka and your girl Zarya. You know, what's that group called? Zaruka. You already know they've been doing a lot. I don't think they should be on this list though. I don't personally think they should be on this list for best tag team. They lost hella matches. I don't know, but and then after that though, they had the Cullen. You know, Izzy. You already know Sean Spears, Nico. What have they done this year? You don't know? Sean Spears won the title this year. What have Nico done? You don't know? Pretty much nothing. But the Cullen, they've been doing their thing. And Fatal Influence, they up there next. You already know. So we got Hank and Tank, Soul and Zarya, the Cullen, and Fatal Influence. You already know. JC Jane, man. Fallon Henley and Langley Reed. Them three, that's a hell of a combo like that. Even though Langley Reed just got there, it was Jasmine Nix at first. Shout out to her. You already know she doing her thing. And then the final team they had was Dark State, man. With you already know Dark State, they've been doing their thing. They had a crazy year. They the tag team champs right now. They beat the Hard. They had some great matches, man. They've been doing their thing. And out of all those four teams, Hank and Tank, Soul, Ruka, and Zarya, Cullen, Fatal Influence, Dark State, who won the tag team of the year, man?
Zaruka
and Zarya. I don't believe they should have won this, but you was telling me how they fought Charlotte, and do they deserve this? What you think about this?
Well, they fought Charlotte and Alexa, and no other tag team has really fought somebody from the main brand.
That's 100%, man. But I definitely don't think they deserve this. I think Fatal Influence should have won.
No.
If Soul and Ruka didn't win, Soul and Zarya didn't win, who you would have had winning?
Dark State.
I could see that too, man. But shouts out to Soul and Zarya. No, they still doing their thing, staying tough, man, doing their thing. But after that though, they had the women's NXT champion going against young Rand St. Clair, and this was not anything you can really expect too much, man. I mean, it's JC Jane, one of the best, Miss NXT herself. You already know JC Jane. She the one, man. She was out there with Fatal Influence too, and Rand St. Clair was out there by herself. And if you didn't know why she was by herself earlier in this night, it was commotion going on in the back, and Kendall, she was getting her ass beat. You heard all kind of stuff, and then when they put the cameras on Kendall, the person was gone, and Kendall was laying there with her ass beat, literally foot marks on her ass, beat. So Rand Sinclair was out there by herself going against the young JC Jane. And they was going at it, man. JC Jane was beating that ass, man. She was screaming, talking big stuff in Rand's ear. She called her a loser. Said she ain't got, said she weak. Said all of that. Yelling in her ear. She was catching Rand with some big hits, too. And Rand, she landed a couple of moves. You already know it. How many matches have Rand Sinclair won in the year 2025? Do you know?
She has won one.
She has won one match. If y'all don't know that, that's 100% facts. Rand Sinclair only won one match in 2025. So she was really trying to get another victory, take that momentum going into the next year. But it ain't really work. I mean, she had one move though she was doing. She had JC Jane like in a submission or something, and she was like rolling around the ring. Like, if you don't know Rand Sinclair, she definitely been getting thicker, man. She been doing her thing. She been getting a lot thicker out there. She been deep diving. She been sliding and gliding. She doing her thing, man. But it wasn't enough, man. All that sliding and gliding wasn't nothing, because she ran into that rolling encore, and JC Jane easily picked up the win. It's JC Jane. What you expect? The best of the best. You already know.
Oh, bro.
You already know. JC Jane, she beat Sinclair. What did you think about that match? JC Jane beating Rand Sinclair like that.
This match was not surprising at all.
After JC Jane beat her ass, Fatal Influence started beating her ass. They were jumping. I ain't like that. They didn't need to be jumping Rand like that, man. That's wrong. But Kendall Gray came out limping to the ring, and I'm not gonna spend too much time on this, but Kendall Gray ended up beating everybody's ass. She beat the whole Fatal Influence. She beat their ass, man. She beat their ass, and she was half injured. I don't know how the hell that happened. JC Jane was tired. I know why, those. Fallon and Langley wasn't really dressed to fight. They had on like skirts and heels and stuff. That's the only reason why. They got their ass beat. Kendall Gray, she came out there, helped her girl Rand, and it's looking crazy, man. Next week, we got Kendall Gray versus JC Jane for that women's NXT title, man. Who you got winning that match, man?
Kendall.
I 100% got JC Jane. But after that, man, they had young Joe Hendry. New Year's concert, man. You already know. New Year's NXT appreciation, man. Shouts out to Joe Hendry, man. He one of my favorite wrestlers out, man, if you ain't know, man. But he had his chair propped up. The crowd was rocking with it, you know. And he started singing this song, man. He was doing this thing, man. He was showing appreciation to NXT at first. Then he started, like, dissing Trick Williams a little bit. Something light. He dissed Ricky Saints a little bit. He called Ricky Saints a bitch while he was singing.
I hate you, Joe.
He definitely did that. Crowd was definitely rocking with that. And he finally got like to the meat and potatoes of this concert, the main event, the person who we was waiting for him to expose. He got the Dark State, and he was about to expose Dark State. But man, what happened with that?
They came out, attacked him, and just ruined it.
They interrupted the whole thing, man. I hate Osiris. Thank God he had some pants on. You can't be interrupting concerts,
bro. What did he
with
do
your
this
balls
time?
hanging out, interrupting concerts. Thank God he had some pants on, because I can't stand how they gonna. You don't ever, I mean ever, stop a Joe Hendry concert. This man exposed mad people, man. Dark State, sick of him, man. But they came out there, they started beating Joe ass, and you know they interrupted this whole concert, man. It's messed up, man. Hopefully Joe can get some revenge on them, because I'm tired of this, man. It's too many of them. Separate them. Send them to Evolve.
No.
One by one.
No.
But after that, though, they had the beautiful young Ava in the back. You already know she was back there doing her thing.
I don't know about that.
And you know, she would go to her office, checking her office, and Blake Monroe, she was already in crying. Blake ain't been the same since she lost. She just ain't Blake no more. Blake ain't Blaking no more. If you already know, Blake, she lost all her self-esteem. She lost all her self-esteem. She lost all her confidence, man. Blake need a hug right now. She need a rub down and a hug.
What happened to the glamour?
The glamour gone. You know, the Thea Hale got that glamour. She got that grown ass woman glamour right there. That's 100%.
4.
But Blake Monroe, she was begging to Ava to get a title shot and all of this. Like, you know, Ava, it was kind of sad, man. But Ava had to be like, you know, you got to bring that glamour back. It was just sad, man. Blake, she ain't looking good. What you think about your girl Blake, man?
She gonna get that title back from that negative 86-year-old.
No, she going to a grown ass woman. She ain't gonna beat a grown ass woman. But after that,
That's
though,
a minor.
After that, though, they had Tavion Heights versus Lexis King, and this was a speed. Well, I think semifinals, quarterfinals, something like that.
This was indeed a speed match.
Yeah, this was a quick match. He beat Tavion Heights beat Lexis King in 8 seconds, easily out the gate. Lexis King is absolute trash, man. Horrible, man. Jobber status. You know, I used to rock with Lexis King, man, but I don't like how he been lately, man. 2025 year was not a good year for Lexis King, man. You know, what you think about Lexis King, man?
He ain't nothing, bro.
What you think about Tavion Heights? After Tavion Heights beat Lexis King, your boy, what's his name?
Jasper
Troy came out, was kind of eyeing him down with the belt. We ain't seen Jasper in a minute. He was like sizing him up. What you think about that, man? Who you got? Tavion Jasper Troy?
Jasper.
And the speed? I don't know. Jasper might. I don't know. I got Jasper Troy, man.
Jasper.
I ain't rocking with Tavion Heights. I got Jasper Troy to beating that dude. But, man, anyway, man, after that, though, they had one of the biggest people vote. Because, you know, if y'all didn't know, you could vote for this stuff, too. They had it, like, on their, I think on a Twitter page or something like that. You could vote. But they had the match of the year. The first contestant was the triple threat between Javon Evans and Trick Williams at Stand and Deliver. You already know, WrestleMania Day. That was the one. That was a fire triple threat if you don't know. And then the second contestant for that was Sol Ruka versus Kalani. When Kalani had them braids, that was a classic match. Sol Ruka caught a big soul snatcher too. That was a fire one. And then another a contestant was Ricky Saints versus Ethan Page. What was that? Anywhere Falls match?
Yes.
That was a fire match, man. It ended crazy too. And then another one they had was JC Jane versus Lola Vice. I personally don't think that deserved to be on there. To be honest, I'm a huge JC Jane fan, but I mean Lola, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. But and another match they had was Femi versus Javon Evans Heat Wave, man. That was a classic match right there, man. Them dudes went at it. Picked Javon up over his head and threw him through the announce table from the ring, man, on some Hulk type stuff, man. It was wild. And then the last one they had that was competing was the women's Iron Survivor match. You already know all kind of stuff went on in that. That was a great match. Kendall Gray ended up winning. You know, I don't know how a lot of people feel about that. You already know it was wild though, man. But who ended up winning the match of the year for NXT this year, man?
The triple threat.
And it should, man. That was a great match, man. If you got any doubts, go watch that match right now. Stand and Deliver 2025, man. That was a great match. It was 2 triple threat matches that went down that weekend that was classic. Javon, Trick, and Bianca, Rhea, Io Sky, man. Them was some good triple threat matches. If you rock with the channel, you already know. Triple threat match is my favorite match, man. But after that, though, they had Ricky Saints in the back, man. It was like a camera on him, and it kind of, was looking at Ricky Saints. He was in the back in the locker room, and you kind of seeing Ricky Saints. He had a big Ethan Page poster. I think he look up to that man. He aspired to that man. But shouts out to Ricky Saints, man, and his big Ethan Page poster. He getting ready to do his thing. You already know.
Bro closed the door too.
He closed the door because he ain't want to see people to see that big Ethan Page poster he had. But after that though, they had a match out of nowhere. I didn't even really know nothing about, but I forgot they was talking about this last week because they got into it backstage. They had Swipe Right versus Yo Boys, man. OTM, out the mayonnaise. You already know, man.
Out the mud.
Out the mud. They was going at it, man. And OTM easily beat their ass, no problem. Swipe Right can't do nothing, man. Ricky Smokes and the other dude looked like the Dangy bro.
Brad Baylor.
They got their ass beat, man. OTM putting on that work on them easily. got the victory. What you think of OTM, man?
Man, they the second best tag team on NXT.
OTM, man, I think they finna. Oh yeah, by the way, when OTM came out, the crowd was rocking with them heavy. Like they had a huge reaction, man. I done seen them get booed every time. I seen the crowd not react. This night, last NXT of the year, man, the crowd was rocking with them, man, and they beat them. They finna do big things in 2026. Look out, they might get them titles, man. We might see them on the main roster one day. You never know. But after that though, they had young Jordan Grace in the back with Thea Hale. They was in the locker room, and it's starting to become like a motherly relationship now. Jordan Grace, Thea Hale, it's like a mother-daughter thing now. Hugs, advice, all kind of stuff. You never know, man. It's a lot going on in this relationship right here, man. What you think about Jordan Grace taking Thea Hale under her wing?
You mean adopting her?
That's a grown-ass woman. She don't need to be adopted.
Isn't she like 2?
But after that, they had the female of the year. That's what they said. They said the female of the year.
Woman.
They had the contestants with Kalani Jordan. They had young Kalani Jordan. You already know what Kalani did all year, man. What you think about Kalani, man?
I mean, she cool.
What you think about Kalani? Kalani don't miss, man.
That's Mello.
No, Kalani don't miss. Kalani don't miss.
Mello don't miss because he the United States champion.
I mean, but let's talk about Kalani, man. First women's North American champion. She captured NXT Women's Knockout champion, right? What's wrong? Kalani that won, man. She got a great win percentage. She been beating ass, man. Another contestant they had though was Sol Ruka. We already know Sol Ruka been beating ass, man. She got one of the best moves in professional wrestling right now. Sol Ruka the one for real. We can't deny that. And then another person they had was Tatum Paxley. What you think about Tatum Paxley being on this list?
I do not think she deserved to be on this list.
She was a champion for 25 days or something like that, though. Or 30 days or something.
Exactly a month.
Yeah, you know, she I don't know, man. She get tricked too easy. What about Blake Monroe?
Blake.
She did not deserve to be on this list. She can't even handle a loss. So supposedly you keep calling her a little girl. She got her ass beat. And then they had JC Jane, man. JC Jane had an incredible year. She was literally a double champ of 2 different promotions, man. JC Jane keep 2 baddies with her at all time.
But she ain't liked herself.
JC Jane liked that, man. She got 2 baddies. Who wouldn't want JC Jane? She keep 2 baddies with her, man.
Take the baddies, not her.
JC Jane the one, man. But out of Kalani, Sol Ruka,
Found and Laney are the food. JC's the plate.
Tatum Paxley, Blake Monroe, and JC Jane. Who they gave it to, man? Who won Female of the Year, man?
Sol Ruka.
Young Sol Ruka, man. Sol Ruka. And if you didn't know, Sol Ruka is a black woman. A lot of y'all might not know that, but Sol Ruka is a black woman, man. Shouts out to her. But she won that. I personally think Kalani should have won. Or JC Jane. JC Jane should have won. JC Jane should have won, bro.
No.
She done had a hell of a year. She looking better than Etta. You already know JC Jane is the one and only, man.
Disgusting.
But after that, though, they had the main event of the night, man. 2 of the best NXT fights. 2 of the best fighters in wrestling, period, man. 2 of them ones, man. 2 of the greatest out right now, man. A lot of respect for both of these guys, man. There's some beef going on between them. They had the young OG, the bounciest of the bouncy, versus who?
Absolute Ricky Saints.
And let me tell y'all, man, this was a great match right here, man. They was going at it, man. Javon started off beating his ass first. Javon was pissed off. He had that YN anger. He was beating his ass like he stole something. Beating his ass kind of like Craig was beating Debo on Friday, man. He was beating his ass. But Ricky Saints, his veteran sense, he quickly adapted. Started beating his ass. It came to one point Ricky Saints grabbed this man by the head and kissed Javon Evans on the forehead, man. I don't know what that was about, but he did that, man. I seen it with my own eyes. I seen it with my own eyes. Did you see it?
I'm gonna pretend I didn't.
He did that, man. But Javon, man, he hit this man with a big jump. Ricky Saints barely took a lot of damage to that. It's like he got caught with it, but Javon Evans hit that flow heavy, man, but bounced right up. You already know, man. He's 21 years old, man. He got them young bones, them young muscles, young legs. He can heal like Piccolo, man. If Javon Evans lost the limb, he probably would grow one right back 45 seconds later. He damn near Namekian out there, man. He doing his thing, man. But Ricky Saints, he tried to spam DDTs, man. He tried to injure young Javon, man. He tried to step on his fingers, poke him in the eyes. It was wild, man. Elbows, eye gouged. Man, Ricky Saints was fighting like he hated the young OG. It was getting wild, man. It was a lot of close 2 counts too in this match. They was getting so close on both ends. It was times where it was 1, 2, and right before the ref hit the 3, it was kick on both ends. Especially Ricky Saints, man. He mastered that. Right when you think he lost, he kicked out right at the end. But Javon was so damn bouncy, man. He was jumping everywhere, man. He jumped out the ring on the Ricky Saints, and they went like onto the announce table, man. Booker T got the hell on up out of there, man, real quick, super quick. And Booker T was extra hype up ever since the Joe Hendry song. If you didn't know, Joe Hendry, his theme song, the Booker T song it word for word, man, doing this thing, man. It's official, man. Booker T officially believes in Joe Hendry, man. When you gonna jump on board?
Never.
But back to the match, man. Ricky Saints was beating that ass, man. He caught that man with a heavy spear, man. When Ricky Saints spear you, he don't hit you in the stomach or the midsection. He spear you like in the chest area. You might get speared in the damn neck. He down there spear you. It's damn near a diving headbutt. It's so damn high. And you know Ricky Saints, he got that head that's perfect for a headbutt, man. It's wild, man. But they was going at it, man. Ricky Saints was hitting him with some of his biggest moves, trying to spam DDTs, but he was able to pick up Javon. Ricky Saints was able to do things to Javon that he really couldn't do to Oba, because Oba's so big, man. He was able to pick Javon up and slam him around, throw him around a little bit more. But Javon, he was still doing his thing, landing his big moves. He caught him with a big high fall splash. He jumped up for a fall splash. He got so high in the sky. I think one of his dreads touched the top of the ceiling, man. Came down, brought all the weight on Ricky Saints, had a close 2 count. But it got to one crazy point, man. They was going at it back and forth. Javon Evans seen the light, man. He was going to get that victory, get a real good. Javon beating Ricky Saints, a big win for him, man. It don't really do that much for Ricky. I mean, Ricky get the credit, but Javon, 21, man. Ricky will put him down, but Javon wanted to beat Ricky, man. So he bounced up there, tried to catch that man with one of them OG cutters. And Ricky Saints, being the smart Ricky Saints, man, he kind of slid the ref right in there. And then the young OG caught the ref with the cutter, man. It was nasty. And what do you think was going to happen with Ricky Saints, man? What do you think he was going to do when the ref is down? You think he going to grab a weapon? You think he gonna do something crazy? No, what'd he do? He put straight fist to balls, man. Fist to balls. He low blowed the young OG. The young OG ain't even got no kids yet, man. He ain't even got no kids. He hit the OG right in his testicles, man. Hit him low blow
Still
to
is a kid.
No love at all, man. Like he wasn't just kicking it with this dude, man. But once he did that, he caught him with that big slam, the absolute slam, and he beat Javon Evans, man. Got the victory. Ricky Saints beat Javon Evans in the last match of the year on NXT, December 30th, man. What did you think of this match?
This was a great match. The young OG just needs to give up at this point. No titles. He can't even win anymore.
You already know, man. But this was a fire episode. This was a great way to end off NXT. Shouts out to everybody, man. What an amazing year for everybody, man. This is a great episode. Message of the day.
Kendall Gray is here to stay. When it comes to defending that title, she don't play. And her favorite item is an ashtray.